right, in this video I'm just going to go over this one from set 3, so it's page 212. We've got 8 people participating in 4 tennis matches that take place one after another, and each match has a winner and a loser. Okay, 8 people participated in 4, okay. Alright, so we've got 8, and we're putting them into pairs, essentially. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Way to do it. Alright, so K played in the second match. H and J play each other. Both I and K won their matches. Okay, so I'm just gonna like circle the winners, I guess. So that means that I and K can't be together, right? Because they can't both win. And then F played before H, okay, but after G. So that's also good to know, right? Because that means that F and H can't play against each other and G and F can't play against each other. So F can't play against any of those guys, but F could play against K or not against K, but H and J are either third or fourth, G is either first or second, F is either second or third. Yeah, that's about as much as we know. What could be a full list of winners in order of the matches that they won? Okay, so K and I both have to be on this list because they both won their matches, so E is wrong. Okay. H and J play each other, so I need to see at least one of them on this list, exactly one of them on this list, because one of them is going to win that match. So B is out because it doesn't include H or J. And C is out as well because it doesn't include H or J. So we're down to B versus D, or no, sorry, A versus D. So I'm going to write these guys out. Okay, and then we'll see if we can like complete them. So, sorry, D, F, K, H. Oh, I can already see what's wrong with this one. Okay, so the reason that this one is wrong is because we have F first, but G has to be before F. So we don't know if G wins or not, so G doesn't necessarily have to be on the list, but if F wins, then F would actually have to be third. So F can't win in second place because K wins, and it can't win in first place because it can't play in the first match. So this one is wrong, but I'll just like complete this one. So these are all the winners. And then the people they play against, here this would be J, F would be either here or here. And then the remaining players that are wild are M and N. So one of those guys would have to play G. And then the other one would be either with K or I. So here we don't get like a single acceptable solution, excuse me, but we could kind of make a few based on that result. So yeah, that's definitely a possibility. That's something that could be true. So that is a correct answer. Okay, if F is a winner, okay, so if F is a winner, then, oh, and this is, I actually just kind of talked about this, but if F wins, F would have to be third because of what I had just mentioned. So if F is a winner, then F is third. Now if F is third, that means H and J are last. And it actually means that I is first because I has to win. So it needs to be the winner in its spot, and it can't be the winner in 2 or 3 because K and F are both winners, so I is the winner up there. And then G doesn't have to be first, it just has to be before F. So G could be first or second, and it would have to lose. And then M and N are the ones that are wild, and both of them would lose their games, but we don't know they could actually play in any of those matches. So does G have to play in the first match? A, that doesn't have to be true. B, does M have to play in the second match? That doesn't have to be true. Both of those things are possible, but they don't have to be true. C, G loses. Yep, G does have to lose. So all the players that play in the first 3 matches that we don't know yet, those guys are going to have to lose. We know who the winners are for those matches. For 4, we don't know what the winner is. So D and E, like it's possible that H loses and J wins, or that J loses and H wins, but we don't know which one of them wins. We just know they play each other. So D and E are, again, possible, but don't have to be true. Okay, so the correct answer there is C.